Hi again. So in this video I'm going to talk about the mallets that we use to play the bowls. So you will have noticed that the bowls come with a large mallet, a smaller mallet, and then these pen-like sticks. One side of the stick is suede and the other side's wood. So each of the bowls have literally hundreds of different sounds that you can bring out. So depending on what you use to play the bowl with, it will bring out different sounds. But having said that, just different environments can also bring out different sounds of the bowls, including the people you're playing for, depending on what kind of healing it is that their body needs. It can bring out sounds from the bowl that you may have never heard before when you played it for yourself. So, having said that, let's just talk about the mallets. So, like I said, you've got a large mallet, a smaller mallet, and then you have two of these ones with the stick and the suede. I mean, these mallets are just mallets that come as tools to use to play the bowls with. You can actually make your own mallets as well. You could just get a stick, a branch from a tree, get some material, put some herbs in it. I don't know, let's say rosemary. You fill it with rosemary and I don't know, lavender, whatever mixture you want. You could wrap that up into some kind of ball-like head thing. Wrap it to the stick and use that as your mallet as well. I mean, you can be creative. You could even take a rolling pin and saw it in half, and then over one end of the rolling pin, the fatter end, you could wrap some suede, much like this, and have actually a lot heavier mallet as well. So you can use your imagination. I mean, there's no right and wrong with regards to that. Alright, so let's just talk about the sounds that these mallets bring out in the bowl. It's pretty, I guess, common sense really when you think about it. So the big heavier mallet, when you play, it's going to bring out more deeper sounds. So let's have a listen to this. Alright, stop it there. And I want you to now hear the sound you get from the smaller mallet. So hopefully that came across in this video. I'm not sure how good the audio is, but hopefully you would have heard that from the larger mallet, it's bringing out more heavier, deeper bass kind of sounds. And when you use this smaller mallet, it brings out the higher pitched sounds. I mean, what you can do also is you could strike, say with the big one, then you could go ahead and strike with the smaller one. And in that way, you're getting a depth of sound. You're getting the deeper sound from the other mallet and then the higher pitch from that smaller mallet. Okay. You've also got these ones that we were talking about earlier, the ones with the suede and the wood on the end. Again, going to bring out different sounds. So if you tap it with the suede end, you'll see that brings out more higher pitched sounds, and non-surprisingly, the wood end is going to also bring out the highest pitch of the sounds. So the thing is, you want to be careful because you don't really want to be hitting the bowl with that wooden end. It's very piercing sound. Gently, it's possible. I mean, you've got to be creative here. You could bring out the deep sound, and then, but even just then, I was way too rough. If you're going to do that, you really need to be gentle because obviously that sound is probably not the most pleasant sound to listen to. So okay, we've spoken about the various mallets. Now I want to talk about playing technique. Okay. I'm going to do that in another video. Okay, I'll be back.